Guess who's back? Back again. Hello everybody. It's Wednesday. I've had the last 5 days off work, but I've not been too clever, so I've not been able to get much done, if anything at all, to be honest. I have been getting things prepared and things ready for it to be brought down so I can get cracked on. I've got another 2 days off work, not including today, so tomorrow's going to be a busy day. I've got a couple of hours today. I'm going to start getting things prepped for the garden because I've got some weed suppressant and stuff to put down, and I've got some things to bring down to plant out on Monday next week. It's been an absolute nightmare the past 2 weeks. I said I was going to get onions planted out here 2 weeks ago, but with the weather being freezing overnight and it's still going to get cold over the next couple of nights, I haven't risked it. I've had everything just bumped in the shed. Everything in the shed is absolutely stacked. I need to get things taken out because it's costing an absolute fortune for that shed. But anyways, enough chatting. Let's get things sorted and I'll show you one of the most... I love this site every year. I do. I thoroughly enjoy it every year. I love it. Absolutely love it. The tulips are out. The hyacinths are out. The hyacinths smell lovely. I've got a mixture of weeds in here. But as you can see, we've got the colour of the hyacinths there. We've got me lovely spring display with the red tulips, which I said I was going to take out last year, but I didn't. See, they're still coming through as well, which is lovely. These are a weed. These purple flowers, they're a weed, but if you keep on top of them, they're all right. But I kept them in because I like the look of them. I've got my yellow and red flowers down the side there as well. Some beautiful hyacinths in the pots. Now I planted these pots out years ago, and I've just left them. But I've got a mixture of all sorts of different things in here. I've got double tulips coming through just on the side there. But it's looking lovely. Some daffodils still coming up. I've left these in as well. Look at the size of these bushes. They look lovely, them. I can't remember what they're called, but I'm not really bothered at this moment in time. I get told every time and I keep on forgetting. But that looks absolutely lovely. Lovely. The apple tree that I butchered and starting to get the blooms, the flowers will be coming out shortly on this. It'll look lovely. And I've also started to get some on the pear tree there, the second one, two that's left. But anyways, let's see what the plan is for the next couple of days. So the plan is I'm going to get all this covered with the weed control fabric. I'm going to get this covered, as you can see I've already got it there. This covered and this covered. So I need a hole across the top. I'm not going to dig, I'm just going to over the top and then get the weed control fabric down. And that means I can bring the red cabbage down to get planted out from next week onwards. I think 3 weeks ago I showed you this bed with all the lilies in it. The lilies from the nursery. And if you remember correctly, I went over the sides and I just went across the top like that. De-weeded it all out. There's a bit of garlic in here as well. And look at the weeds that's coming through there already. Absolutely mental, that. So it's another job I'll have to get sorted out. The chickweed. I'll get the hoe on there. Get a hoe in the middle. I'll get all this sorted still. I said I was going to do this weeks and weeks ago. Just never getting a chance to do it. But I want to get the weed control fabric down first, and then the air pots, the onions are going to be going into here. I'll get this sorted. Get one set of onions down one side, another set of onions down the other. So I'll get the big pots out ready to go. Now remember a couple of weeks ago I put the fabric on here, and I said I don't know where on earth these slats are gone. I'm missing two. Well, looking back on all our videos, this side didn't have one and the far end didn't have one, so that's where the missing two are. So I'm going to use some wood that I've got down here. I'm going to cut some 2 bits of length off there, drill some pilot holes and get that finished off as well today. But enough for me gassing, time to get sorted and time to get cracked on. I've only got about an hour and a half, but over the next couple of days that's when we're going to start getting sorted. Oh, I love the smell of hyacinth. It smells lovely, that out there. Beautiful. I've decided the first task I'm going to get done, because it's going to be a relatively quick job, I'm going to get the plastic put on this side because it needs the plastic. It is very cool in there even with this warm weather. It's I can't remember the temperature on the inside, but I don't want the air coming through and blasting the plant, so I'm going to put the plastic on this side as I originally intended, because I know where it is now. There we're going. That's a nice, simple, straightforward task done, which I should have done the first time, should I say. Right, I've got about half an hour. Let's see what other tasks I can get sorted here today. So I had a bit of an emergency yesterday, so I had to nip off straight away after finishing that last section. So today I'm going to get on with what I was going to get sorted yesterday and get the cover and put on the floor of the polytunnel and the other 2 beds as well. So I'm just going to get cracking on as much as I can. So I'll not be much recording of me talking, thankfully. There we go, another job done. Shouldn't have any mess still come through this now. I will do on the outside, like, but as long as I'm not inside the polytunnel, I'm fine. I've even used the leverage of them paving slabs at the side there, just to tuck it right underneath, stops it from coming this way. So I had to use some improvisation with a bit of that and just a bit of leverage just to lift it up a little bit. But other than that, I'm going to stick a little one in the corner there. I think I might have to stick another one, another peg in here just from the way which the wind's blowing it. But I will be more than likely getting some scaffolding boards to go around the edge. It's going to be the easiest thing to do, and there's going to be some good thickness on them. So I'm going to need 4 of them, which are going to be about 40 quid, to be able to then get the rest of the stuff sorted out. I do need another one of these pools, to be honest. Another one piece of this for the front door. But little bit by little bit, there's another task done. On to the next. So we'll get inside here done next. It just looks a mess because all I've done is just getting the pots and just went whoosh. Right, I'm not going tomatoes in here this year. I'm going to go my onions in here, the heavy onions. The heavy onions are staying in here. I need to sort out this bubble wrap because I'm going to leave it on again. And I just need to get everything tied up basically. So let's see what it's like after. There we go, tidied up, sorted out. I got me 10 pots in here, so I'm on 10 heavy onions in here. I should have enough. I'll pick the 10 best that I've got. The rest I'll just see what I'm going to do with them. But I'm going to have to get some more compost because I'm going to need some more compost because these bags only fill 75 litres. So if I've already got 5 litres in there, and these are 30 litre pots, that's 25 per one. So that's, these 3 will fill 1 bag, these 3 will fill another bag, and I'm going to need at least another bag just to fill in here. So yeah, but I'm going to get these 2 bags emptied into the pots. I'll do the furthest ones first, and then they'll be ready for potting out basically. As you can see, the heavens is absolutely opened up, so I'm going to go and check my fire because I've actually broke my fire as well, but I'll show you that in a second, and sit somewhere nice and warm. I've also found more air pots as well. I've got another 10 of them, but I've got no bottoms for them and I've got no clips, so I'll have to buy some. And I want to use them inside the polytunnel. As you can see how many I can actually get in here as well. For example, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll probably get 8 down one side, 8. I can get 3 rows or even 4 rows if I've got enough. But I was thinking for a couple of weeks time anyways. So I got my fire on. I pulled the door a bit and kind of snapped the front section. So that's come away, and I've also the glass is gone as well, so this isn't front's no good anymore. I'll get some more wood on there, another 5 minutes. A little bit of time later, and I've gotten them 4 ready to go for the first 4, and like I say, I've got another 6 left which I can put in as well. All I've done with these is use some Clover Professional pot bedding and also a bit of flour and veg, some bloodfish and bone in the bottom, just to give it a good, obviously give it a feed when the roots get down there. One thing with these, because these are called air pots. If you've never seen air pots before, that's what these are. The idea of them is that the roots come to the edge of the cones here, where the little holes are, and the air prune, meaning that the roots come to the end and they die off on the end. And then what they do is the roots from here back over to the plant create micro roots, so the feeder roots, they create more of them. So that's the plan and the idea behind them. So we'll give these another try again this year, because I've got plenty of them. The thing with air pots as well is you'll see that some of them got holes and some haven't. The ones that haven't are the top. A lot of people have the same problem where they put these on the bottom when they make them up. So I think these are 30 and I think these are 40, but I've lifted the bottoms up a little bit higher to make them a 30-litre pot. So we'll have 30s in here this year because 40s are too big. So these are done. I've got to get some more compost. I've got another bag, which I'll get another two or three done. So that's them ready to go for Monday. Happy days. And it's still raining outside. Yoo-hoo! Just while I'm waiting, I'm probably going to be going home, to be honest. I've got a few things I can get done at home. I'll show you how the cabbages are getting on. The ones that's in the greenhouse and also the ones that's outside. Now, of course, we've had some cold weather recently. But I'm going to give these two cabbages here to my granda. They're going for Grandad Dave. I'll give him a go with them. You see, these are nice. There's no colour change on them, which is nice to see. So they're not going blue or anything like that. So I've got them all on top of each other here, basically. So I've got them ones there, sitting in water, plenty of water, so that they don't dry out. The roots are already flying out the bottom of this one. Because I've already seen it. Look at them. Fandabby dozy. But I'll get them to Grandad Dave in any case, and he'll enjoy them. But let's go and have a look at them ones. They're not looking too bad, to be honest. This one's a smaller one. This one's doing alright. I'm pleased they've come over the top now. So there's my hand for comparison. You see, nice, there's still nice colour leaves as well. There's no blue or anything like that. No blue or purple. No bother, grandfather. I'm just showing everybody the cabbages in here. They're looking good. Shows me foot. See, basically 9 size 9. But they're coming over the top there, which is nice. See if I get that one. Aha! Aha! Bugs. That's something else I need to sort out, which I will actually do before now, because I need to put some slug pellets in. I need to get rid of all these leaves at the bottom as well. They're dying off. Give it a tidy up. But they're looking good. I'm pleased with the way they're looking at the minute. I've just been having a quick chat with Grandad there, debating whether to put the 4 red cabbage on this side or put the Swede in again. And I think we're going to go with the Swede on this side like I did last year, because I've already got the cover and everything in any case, so it's alright. But like I say, they're doing fine. Happy days. Even in the wet weather, I do really like this side. It's lovely, and them hyacinths do smell beautiful throughout the day as well. All sorts of spring plants in here, fantastic. Love it. Well, that's me done for today. I'm going to try and see if I can get stuff sorted and planned for starting to plant out from next week. Of course, I've got them I was going to say oranges here. I need some food. Them onions, the 4 onions there, I'm going to bring the other onions down as well on Monday, so they can harden off in here before I plant them into the pots. I need to get some more compost from next Wednesday as well. And I've got the sweet to pot up, and I've also got the kohlrabi to pot up. We'll see what happens, because I really want to pot them up one more time before planting out. I might even pot them up and just bring them down and put them inside the cover, obviously the giant house this year, and I'm going to call it. So I've got to get a rough idea of what I'm going to be putting in. Next week I will be starting my giant cucumbers off, as I started them last year on the 18th. of March, the 18th of April, should I say, the 13th of April, should I say. So that's I'm going to do exactly the same and see what happens. I've got all my seed ready to go, and see, I've got a few other things I can put in as well, but I need to clear my shed first, because I only want one light on and one propagator on. Wish me luck. Morning, Friday morning, 3 days off the trot. I've beaten the plot this week. Got a couple hours again, so I'm going to get these 2 beds sorted out. I'm going to get all the stuff taken over. I'm going to get the black sheeting put down, and then they're ready for planting out for the giant red cabbage when I come down on Monday. So far so good. Beds are all cleared off. I did start digging this over, but I'm just thinking, what's the point? What's the point? Reason being, I've got this stuff. And those keen gardeners will know, and those that follow the channel, this stuff is horsetail. Got all of that from one strip, and there's just no point. Still loads in. If I go through this 4 or 5 times, I'll still find loads. It's going to come up anyways. I'm not digging it out to snap it, to help it along. I'm going to cover it over. I'm going to dug it in underneath the 2 sides, and then the only place it can come up is where the cabbages are growing, and then I can manage it from there basically. So what I'm going to do, put some hen pellets down, level the bottom off there, rake across the top, and then get ready for the weed control fabric to go underneath. Right, that's one side done for the giant red cabbage. So I've got my tyres there. I need to get some more tyres, and I need to come up with some form of mesh barrier for the either the mesh anyways to get over the top to protect the cabbages. But one down, one to go. I get that side done next. So sitting inside the giant house, or it'll be a giant house this year, I've just been doing some running repairs in here. So as you know, I had a couple of windows out, so I'm just getting some of the scrap plastic polytunnel cover, and I've just did what I can with it. Basically that's all stapled in there and also on there, and it's made a hell of a difference in here already. It's lovely and warm in here, sitting at just over 20 degrees. You can see it's 11:15. Probably one of the best things I bought for the garden. temperature and time as well. I forgot I've got this as well. This is from my speaker. Might put some music on and have a boogie in here. I need to come in here and I need to start bringing some manure in just to manure these beds. So that's probably 5 minutes and then I'm going to get cracked on with that. Not too bad, not too bad. I think I'm on my third barrel load now. But I want to show you, this is horse muck. 2-year-old horse muck. You see the activity in there? Fan dabby dozy. Loads of movement in there. I just wanted to show you this before I stuck everything else. And I tell you what, this grave shovel has come in absolutely mint. Saves me back and everything. It's fantastic. I'm sorry, I can't remember who gave us that. I'll have to look. It was the lad that came at Dave's. I know you're a regular, I'm very sorry my mind's went. But thank you very much for that, because it saved my back. Right, I've only got that little bit of D. This barrel load should fill the rest of it. And then I'm going to have 5 minutes, because I'm absolutely knackered. There we go, another job done. That's the beds mucked for the first time ever. So all the times that I've had this, I've just been using chicken manure pellets. So it's the first time it's getting some proper manure in. And one of the good things is with the manure comes with obviously the worms, like the activity I showed you before. And also it does help retain the moisture as well. Now, these beds were bone dry on the top, but they're not dry underneath. Let me show you. So as you can see here, I'm just going to do I'll dig a little hole. So just move this manure out of the way. You can see, it's bone dry there. Just double check you can't see that there. You see that? Oh yeah, you can see that. So bone dry there, as you can see in the top. Absolutely bone dry. But if I go down a bit more, see a foot. You can see there's some moisture in that soil. You can see it's clinging to my hands. So there is plenty. There's plenty of liquid. There's plenty of moisture in this soil. It's just the top half, so I don't usually need to dig this in, to be honest. I'll just leave it on the top. Leave it on the top there. And then come the 1st of May, when it's time to plant out week, or if I get down a bit earlier, I'll get the covers put on over here. I've got the black and white. I don't know whether use the black and white or just the black. So let's have a quick recap and let's see what I've managed to get done this week. So starting from the top, as you can see, the sun's come out and the tulips are starting to open up. It's absolutely lovely, that. It's a lovely sight to see, and it's a lovely scent to smell. I've obviously showed you the cabbages on this side. I'll be getting things sorted for the swede and things to come down for this side, possibly on Tuesday. I've still got all this to tidy. It's just me dumping ground here at the minute. I've got nothing else, nothing done inside of here. This is all being done. Looks like I've missed a couple of lilies by the looks of things, but just let them go. But there's nothing happening in here. I've cleared out that bed, scrattled it around, scrattled it across the top, try to get rid of some of the weeds. I could do another job with that. This is the lilies. I'll have to keep an eye on for the red lily beetle, but we should get some lovely flowers off these this year, because they're the second years. In the new tunnel, I've laid down the weed suppressant, and actually I need to get me scaffold boards from the side. I've got one for the back. I need to get another 2 for the sides and 1 for the front here. But that's coming on all right. In the now onion greenhouse, I've getting the big 4-litre pots all sorted, ready to go for Monday, to be able to get the onions planted out. So they'll be warming up in here. I'm going to, actually, well, I've got a bit of time, I'm going to get me stakes ready to put in the pots as well. In fact, I'll show you these now, actually. So what I use these for, and actually got these special, these are on the cheap, so these are stakes. I put one down one side, I put one down the other, for those I've not seen before. And all I've done is I've got a piece of used, got a piece of used garden hose, a couple of clips, some tape the ends together, and what I do is, a bit difficult with one hand, 2 seconds. And with the clips, just stick them over the top, and that's me onion support there. And I can lift that down, I can lift it up, and that'll just support the flutes when the onions are in. So I'll be repairing the ones that I've got here, because that needs to be repaired, and I'll be getting enough for to go across these sections, so they're all done. I've already got 1 bag of compost as well to fill these up. I need to get another bag to fill the rest up as well. I've pulled the air pots out. I've got 14 of these in total, but I've got them without the bases. Now the bases, I've just had a look, and the bases for them cost about the same as what a full air pot does. So there's no point in buying bases for them, so I'll have to have a think and see what I can use. But if you've got any suggestions what I could use instead of the plastic ones, or if I can cut things out, something that's sturdy, I'm all ears, please. I've also getting this side sorted out with the plastic. That I should do is for at least a good few seasons. I need to do a bit of running repair and some tape on the top here, because look, we've got a bit of a hole there. I think that's one of the, I think a bird's pecked through it. A friend of mine actually reminded us, actually, what I need to do is I need to get a couple of little bits of lat, drill them into here, put rope across the top, and that stops them from landing on top of the roof. So I'll have to remember that in future. I've getting this tidied up, and also the weed suppressant down as well, so I'm pleased with that. I hope that's not a cut. It's not, it's fine. I thought it's been cut. What the plan is here is I've got some scaffold pipes. I'm going to ask a friend if he gives a hand just cutting them down to size, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to do pretty much the same as what I've done at the top with the other cabbage house for the brassica cage. I'm going to build another brassica cage here. I might as well. I've got the hoops, I've got the pipes, I've got a long piece of lat there, I've got some other lat. I might as well make another one, and that's it done. I'll probably not be lifting this up again. Once this is down, I'll just use the dig around in the area. But that's all right. Also, me giant carrots and giant parsnip bed here, which I've used in the past. The outside was pretty much taut. The plastic's disappeared off the top. I've stapled across the back to keep that netting in there. And next, I'll have to then think, because this one should be all right. That one's destroyed, so I'll have to get rid of all that and get that sorted out. But I'll probably using this again for hopefully the giant carrots and parsnips if they come up all right. Happy days. I'll have to pull them beetroot out there from last year. Just absolute bomb site down here. Like I say, I've not been down. And in here, as you've seen, all tidied, manured, run repairs done. Fantastic. So it's just tidying up time for Dean, for me. But yeah, time to sign off. So I don't know if I'd hope so, if he was follow Dean Roberts' back garden veg plot on Facebook. He's had another one of his moments, one of his senior moments. And as I do best, I've recorded it and edited it, and it's on the live. And I'm going to give you a quick peek of what he found in his polytunnel.
Now, this would be funny, Mr. Hood. I've got a rat issue in my polytunnel. Been afraid to go down bottom of my polytunnel, and I've kept it quiet, but I've put some bait down there. Oh God. Shall I check it live? It could be a Dean moment, this. You could see a grown man cry here and scream like him out at Home Alone when he gets that spider put on him. You know when you've got something in your head now? I'm a ex-tough footballer, you know. Oh, God, I die. Things I do for your lot, in the sake of entertainment. Why? Delilah, I tell you what, even if there's a dead one here, I could be screaming here. Got that there. Oh, shoot. Ah! 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 Hell, there is! Oh, sorry. Oh, God. Oh, shoot. Getting the freaking hell out of here! Oh, why? That's it, I'm done. Oh my God, there is. I'm shaking like a dog. Oh, God.
And the Oscar goes to...
Oh, I've had enough. Right, I'm going. Honestly. Oh. I thought that poison might have done some good, but oh my God, it wasn't that big, but I just shat my pants. I'm sorry. I'm done. Bye bye. What a numpty.
He's an absolute weapon. He's a proper big wuss. He rang us straight afterwards and he went, Dino, it looked at us and ran back down the hole. He ran out that polytunnel as fast as he could. He used to be a professional footballer. I can guarantee you he's ran quicker there than what he used to when he used to play professional football. But that was another one of his moments when it was knocking stuff over there. But that put a smile on my face that day, and I hope it has for you as well. But yeah, that's me done for this week. I will catch us all again next week. Monday, Tuesday, I'm starting to plan out, and then we've got Friday off as well, with it being the bank holiday. So I hope you all have a lovely bank holiday next Friday, because I'll not catch you till the Sunday, and have a great weekend. I'll be at work once again, but it is what it is. Like I say, I've got the first week of May off to start getting things planted out and things sorted. I'm only focusing this year on the giant stuff, so if it's inside work, it's inside work. The outside work can be done and dealt with over the course of the summer periods once I've gotten all of the exhibition and the show stuff in the ground. Because once it's in the ground, it's just watering and feeding, isn't it? So I can get all the rest of the projects sorted out. But once again, thanks again for liking, thanks for subscribing, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Take care.